What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTubeverse? I am back again, as promised, talking about the fish tank. But what I did today is I did a bit more scraping of this stuff along the bottom here and so on. This is called mulm. Now what mulm is, it is broken down biomaterial from pretty much the waste of the aquatic animals that live in here and a bit of some broken down plant matter. It's pretty much what makes a lot of that brown stuff on top of the water that looks like a bunch of dirt and whatnot. Thankfully, mulm's gathered very quick on my tank, but that's also not so much of a great thing either. So I scraped some more out along the back and stuff. I've been working bit by bit because every time you do scrape that mulm up, you are kicking up a lot of like gases and stuff that can actually harm the fish. So I scrape up a little bit. Oh, sorry guys, kind of knocked on the table there. Sorry, scared the fish. Yeah, but then that and then dump in some prime immediately to kind of lower that ammonia nitrate levels because that's usually that's being kicked up. And what I have also done is up here, a little Java ball, and I do have some more Java moss also in a ball. I roll these up myself like this, you know. I don't actually buy them like this. These are from the store I work at, so what I'll do when I get them, I'll take the cup with the lid on it, and I'll kind of roll the moss around like this until it kind of forms into a ball. And that usually helps the moss stay nice and tight, keeps it growing good, and you can even see like with this already, you got some little, things coming up. It's starting to grow from the ball already. So already this moss, even though I got it at the store not too long ago, it's starting to show growth, which is really cool. So what I want to do is I want to drop this in a spot where it can hopefully start attaching and growing across rocks and wood pieces. So I'm going to take that, kind of shove it right there with that, and hopefully it stays in place. It didn't stay in place too much in the past with these because I had the yo-yo loaches and all those other fish in there. And what I'm doing while I'm waving my hand around the water like this is because I got duckweed on the top of this tank, and those plants like to stick to your arm. So a trick is if you just kind of take your hand and wiggle it around a bit, you can try and get a lot of that off. If not all of it, if you're looking like what I just did just there. Hey, that's nice. Anywho, let me go ahead and zoom this in a little bit and kind of give you guys more of a tour of the current condition of this tank and all this craziness that it has been through. And here we go. All right, we're scooting on in for that closer look here. We got the corridoras, all three of them still kicking around on the bottom, doing good. You'll see a ghost shrimp in here kicking around every once in a while. Yeah, look at that little friend right there. Can you see her? There it is. That friend. And then the not-so-friendly friends, these bladder snails, are being a problem. They're actually eating away at some of the leaves on my anacharis. It's still growing out, but they're not as bushy as I like it to be because the little bugaboos here are having snacks. So I'm going to be trying to get assassin snails in here soon. The last assassin snails I brought in didn't really last very long, and I think it might have something to do with all the mulm and stuff, which is why I'm scraping it away and doing stuff with it to make sure that there's no trapped gases or anything. So if a snail or something I do want in this tank does try to burrow, it's not going to get blasted in the face by nastiness, you know? But you can tell I do have a bit of a bladder snail issue. They are all over the woods and everything, man. So we're going to start trying to take care of that in a bit. I will try to get some more ghost shrimp in here, too. After the last time when the tank went south and had that really bad, sort of like almost killed fish kind of bad, we lost shrimp and stuff because the water parameters shifted a lot. Not all the shrimp got lost. I caught the issue quick enough, thank God. Because if I didn't, I would have had no fish or anything left in here, you know? But we're going to do what we can to bounce this tank back. Try introducing more and more fresh greens, things like that. Stuff that will make this tank start getting back to where it was before the bad times and the bad parameter changes. Outside of that, the tank doesn't really have much going on with it. As you guys do know, it's brown because of tannins, natural tannins by Mopani wood, and I did use catappa leaves when I first got this in and all that, but mostly the Mopani wood has added a lot of this darkness into this water. It's called a black water tank in some cases. I call it a dark water tank because black water tanks look black. That's when you're going to get charcoal in your tank. That's when it turns black. But anywho, all this is just a little update on the tank. Not a big video today, but I did say I was going to go ahead and follow up and let you guys know how this is doing. It looks natural, rustic, very nature-driven sort of vibes because that is exactly the kind of thing I go for with my tanks. Outside of that, I do hope you guys are doing really good. More videos and stuff going to be coming today. I know I haven't done much lately. I've been busy. Been so busy, but busy with good things too. So hopefully this moss does what it can, and these stinking snails don't go destroying everything, because I'm going to have to start trying to figure this out sooner or later. I'm looking at all these guys on that wood. You see all those little dudes? That's a lot of bladder snails, man. My water's got bouncing back, which is nice, but because of that, the snails like the waters too. There's so many of them, dang. I guess scraping up all that mold and stuff and cleaning them up kind of got them out from hiding spots. Now I can see a lot more than where I didn't before. But that is kind of cool how the moss is showing up right there. I do hope that stays green and grows out and attaches like it's supposed to. Could really use some nice greenery again in here. All right. Well, y'all have a good one. Peace out. What? False ending? What? We're coming back to see a cute little leopard gecko coming out of her hide. Hi, lady. Do you know that your short has so many views? You're the most viewed animal on my channel. Next to Rorschach. I think Rorschach's catching up to you, though. So we need to get more videos of you. Yes, we do. Hi. You enjoy your crickets last night? Need some more water. You got some springtails swimming around in your water in there. Look at that. Oh, that means they're doing good. If you get to drink, you get you some proteins, too. Extra eats. Those things are good. Springtail, those little white bugs there, they help clean up the tank and everything, too. Lady also has a vivarium. The bamboo that you see here, this is all natural, real leaves. It's actually sprouting more sprouts from the shoot there. That's super cool. The leaves kind of stretch all the way up there, right there. I'm checking on her because after I got the tank cleaned, I'm usually going to check her out, get any cobwebs out of here and stuff. The usual deal. Because I make fun stuff that make other animals want to live in there, but they're not for all the animals, just for my animals, you know? And the cleaners. You just kind of standing there looking at the camera, lady. Being a good showman. Show lizard. Mo gecko. Now you're just staring at me funny. Am I being cringy? Is that what you think? Is that what they call it? No? You're just staring into my soul? That's it? Alright. Ending today's video with little kitty cat right there, chilling like a villain. That's right, buddy. Hi. Silly friend. Anywho, y'all are absolutely awesome. Thank you for always liking and subscribing, commenting, all that stuff that pushes that algorithms up. Rorschach, lady, all of us here at this house, all the animal friends and myself, truly, truly thank you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. Keep being you, and I'll be seeing y'all soon. This time for real, and not a fake, a real. Peace out.